Hello everyone, today we're going to make a custom intake for my car. It's a Pro air filter that we're using, and we're going to have two silicone pipes to connect to the mass airflow sensor, and we're going to make a custom one so hopefully we can hear some intake sounds. So I'm doing this while I'm doing an oil change, as you can see with the cap off, just so I don't start the car. So let's first remove this. I've already removed the bolts, one here, one there, and one down there. I've also removed the cable with using the screwdriver along the sides here and here, and unclipped it here. So before we remove this, I would do a noise test, but as there's no oil in the engine, I don't want to, well, start it. But there was no induction sound at all, it just is silent. So hopefully, well, doing this modification can actually help bring some sound to it, and maybe even increase power, but I'm not sure how, without a dyno, without some sort of tuning or anything. So let's remove this now, so we can just get it all out of the way and we can sort it all out. So now it's off the car. As you can see, there's 4 bolts up here that need to all be removed, and also there's that one bracket here that also needs to be removed. Then you can take the mass airflow sensor off this air filter, and then we can actually work on it properly.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through.
So now I've got this removed, I'm going to change the gasket over to a new one on the front, and I'm also going to put this adapter plate here onto the end here, so I can actually adapt it to the piping we need.
Baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing.
Now, before I install this onto here, I'm going to install this back into here, so then I actually can turn this like that, and then I can sort of reroute the piping, screw this in like that afterwards, and then make a custom bracket up to here holding this in position, and then the pipe should come around like that.
When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded.
So I'm going to install this now over here. I'm going to install like that, and I'm also just going to put the nuts on not too tightly, 2 of them. Put 2 of them, one up here, and I'm going to put another one on this side here. But I'm just going to do the finger type like that, just so then I have a rough idea where it sits. So now there's a bracket down here. I'm just going to take out these bolts and take the bracket out, because I might be able to use that to, well, support this up. So with this bracket, if I turn it upside down, and then it seems to act like some sort of support which I can actually work off with, I think. Like it would be like supporting it there, which I can probably make a bracket from one of the screw holes into the massive hole in this bracket here. So I'm going to install it upside down. So I've been thinking how to do this, and I put the bracket in this angle like that, so then when I put this on top, it sits like that, and it is silent, or mostly silent at the moment, because I put this rubber thing that was on the old box, that one there, it was on the bottom. It needs to go through the same hole. So if I can actually put this in a way that I can actually put like a mounting sort of method in this to hold the mass airflow in. Yeah, I'm gonna figure that out now, and then I'll tell you what I've just done. It's getting a bit windy now because there's a storm coming, but I've made a bracket here from like some stuff I bought. So it's not that wobbly, but it's got a bit of play in it now. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's got a bit of play, but it has no sort of proper movement like this now, so that's good. And I put in all the bolts, the two at the top, and the ones at the bottom. I've also done those. I'm tightening this thing down here. I actually cut it a little bit too short, so I've actually used a spacer, which is a slightly larger nut that I don't have a bolt for underneath here. It's actually quite stupid, but at least it works. Oh, and the back, as you can see here, it's sitting still on the rubber, so at least it won't rattle around and shake and make a lot of noise. So now for the rest of this, for the part where the tube's going to come out like that, we need to measure all of the sections so we can cut them all down to proper sizes. So I've done some cutting down now, shortened this one here completely at the end and on this side, and I've also shortened this one, yeah, up there. And at the moment, this is the only place where the filter can sit. Yeah, I'm not taking out the bag at the moment, but it fits here with a lot of space and a lot of movement here. So I'm just trying to aim to get, well, it to sit at this position up here. So I need to shorten this even more. Alright, I'm going to do that, and then I'll come up show you the after results from doing that. It's been like 1 hour now since I last recorded. I've been doing lots of cutting and refitting, and this is the finished result at the top. Yeah, I know it's a bit sort of jaggy around the corners here, but it should be fine. And yeah, the filter's still in the bag, but it fits here. It fits where it is now quite nicely. So I need to make a... hold on there. Yeah, it fits nicely there, so I just need to make like a mount for it. Then I can just sort of secure it down. I'm thinking of using like one of the studs underneath from the coilover and just sort of band it down, but I'm not sure how to do that yet. Or I could just reuse the that hole here, which was holding the other bolt in, reuse that and just sort of clamp it down that way. So this is where we are at this point to time. Just got to, hold on. Yeah, so I've got to plug this in here, back in. Got to mount that back in onto the bracket that I just took it off to make it easy to work with. I might have to, so at the moment the filter is not touching anything. It's filter free, but it is resting on this bolt here on the coilover, on the mice that are sportive coilovers. Like it's just sitting on it. I don't think it, well, it has got a bit of wobble, but so I might have to make a bracket somewhere, and I might have to do that either today before it rains or sort of after, probably tomorrow or something. So yeah, you haven't really missed much. All I have done is I've just tightened these bolts, put this back on, tightened all of these hose clamps down, so that, yeah, they're rigid tight now. I haven't taken the filter off, the cover off yet, and I've finally done it. I've secured it all properly. I've changed the bolt down here to a, I changed the bolt down here to a a hex bolt, because I can actually tighten this properly compared to the old bolt, which was causing issues while I was tightening it. I've also made another mounting bracket here, which connected straight into this hole here from the old airbox, which is also used by everything up here, which then is basically sort of like doubly clamped onto the rest of the pipe, and with it all like, with it all like that, it's all well secured and everything. It's not even got much play anymore. Like, I can't really show you because my camera's actually so far away, but like that, it has no play. So that's really done. So I need to record the sounds now for this, and then yeah, I can do this now finally, properly. There we go. Let's get proper shots of that. There we go. So I'm back from Adam Seafest, and I just haven't finished this video, so I'm just doing that now. So I've made one minor adjustment from what I showed you in the video, and that adjustment is this bracket here, which connects to the diagnostics part. It's just duplicate down there, and it seems to have quite a more steadiness to it because it was wobbling a lot while I was driving and squeaking because of the rubber, but just doing that solved it. So, well, that's really it. So I can just show you the sounds for this now, and well, this can be uploaded. So you really only hear the sounds when it's like a sudden throttle blip, but you don't really hear it at all when it's like a gentle sort of raise in RPMs. And that's really good because on motorway cruising and stuff, you don't want to hear like a sound all the time. And it's only when you're using under hard acceleration you really hear it. So, thank you for watching the video. If you like it, just subscribe. Even one subscriber means a lot to me. And hope you like it and everything. And hopefully I see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.